Today, I want to talk about run-on sentences, and our book and the exercises that you're going to be doing is going to call them fused sentences. So if something's fused, it's run together and does not have the correct punctuation. And so this first one, I brought my umbrella. It is raining. I like to call them run-ons. Our book is going to call them fused sentences. So this is an example of a run-on sentence or a fused sentence, meaning that you've got a couple of sentences that have been run together. So you notice I brought my umbrella is a sentence. It is raining is a sentence. So they're just jammed together, and I need to do something to fix that. So you might say, okay, I'm going to put a comma right here. Well, that's still a problem because a comma is not strong enough to hold the whole thing together. So this is what is known as a comma splice, which is kind of the same thing, that it's run together and you've tried to fix it. So you can't fix a run-on with just a comma. So both of these things are problems. So these are problem sentences that would have a problem. And so I would probably highlight these and tell you what the problem is. So let's look at how to fix these. So I have these ready to look at. So there's a lot of different ways, specifically about 5 ways to fix a comma splice or a run-on sentence. So the first thing that I could do is I could simply just make both of these sentences into complete sentences. Don't forget to make a capital letter there. I can say, I brought my umbrella. It is raining. Remember, though, if you are writing your paragraph, that you don't want to have all little choppy sentences like this. I brought my umbrella. It is raining. You were looking at semicolons last time, so you'll know that you can put a semicolon here. I brought my umbrella. I might put a word like, because right here. And do I need any punctuation? Think about it for a minute. When I put because in the middle of the sentence, do I need any punctuation? Do you think I need to have a comma or not? The answer is no, because is subordinating. And when it comes at the beginning of the sentence, and so I'm going to go ahead and come down here to one of these. And so let's just show each one of these ones. So if you want to take a screenshot, by the way, you can pause, you can screenshot things while you're watching videos. You can see that these are the correct ways to fix these. And notice where the punctuation is. I brought my umbrella. So if I come down here, I can say because, and then I'm going to remember to make that lowercase, because it is raining, I brought my umbrella. So notice that there is a pause right here. So when the first word in my sentence is a subordinating conjunction, remember that out in the middle, I'm going to need to have a comma. So this is what you need to have. All right. I brought my umbrella. Why don't I say, but it is not raining, just to change it up a little bit. I brought my umbrella, but it is not raining. Look at this very carefully. I've put this but here. Do I need to have a comma somewhere in this sentence or a semicolon? This one does not. This one needs a comma because but is one of those coordinating conjunctions. We learned them as fanboys. So you can see that you do need to have a comma. If it's and, but, or, nor, yet, so, or for in this place, you do need to have a comma. Because it is raining, notice, and I do need to have, I changed my comma to a yellow. I meant to highlight it, so that's why we can't see it. Let me fix that. Oops, I've got 2 commas. Let me fix that so that you can see it, because it looks kind of crazy right now. Let me change the text back and change the highlight. Thought I forgot to add it because I couldn't see it. There we go. All right. And then I could say to you, It is raining. However, I did not, let's get the present, because it's did bring. I did not bring my umbrella. So what punctuation do I need when I have however here? Notice that this is one of those transitional expressions. It is an adverb. So with this one, and notice how it's different. If I say, it is raining, however, I did not bring my umbrella. So notice that I do need to have a comma right here and a semicolon before it. And so what I really want you to notice is that we have these three different groups of words, and in the same place they're punctuated totally differently. Notice that when because is in this spot joining two sentences, there is no punctuation. When but, remember that's one of the 7 that you have memorized, it has a comma. When a word like however is here, we must have a semicolon before it and a comma after it. Let's listen to the difference. I brought my umbrella because it is raining. Notice I don't even stop and breathe. I brought my umbrella, but it is not raining. I pause just a little bit when I use but here. It is raining. However, I did not bring my umbrella. So things like however, for example, therefore, they really stop us and interrupt. So we need a semicolon with those. So going back to the punctuation pattern sheet, I'm going to make another short video on that as well for you to study this week while you do your quizzes on making sure sentences are punctuated correctly.